It's been a full year of one security challenge or the other as the military and other security agencies continue to grapple with the rise in violence in the country. Some of these crimes that have assumed the worrisome dimension include banditry, kidnapping for ransom and ritual killings. Even though some states have passed laws with death sentence as punishment, this has not deterred criminal gangs. Notable dark spots include the Kaduna-Abuja Highway, Kogi and Benin highways.
Kidnapping, how it became, in fact, a national malaise everywhere you go, inclusive of Abuja. It's in fact, what is going on around Abuja is a bit frightening, because if this is happening in Abuja, where else? How else? Where else can be safe?
The statistics that I have for kidnap for ransom in 2019 is higher than what we had for 2018. In 2018, we had about 670. Currently, even now, before the end of the year, I'm looking at about 900. So there is almost a 30% increment in the figures that we have.
There are still attacks by the Boko Haram terrorists in the northeast, even though the military says the group has been decimated. Also, the clash between the government and the members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, also known as Shiite, continued over the detention of their leader and his wife. The situation came to a head in July 2019 when a policeman and a corps member, Mr. Precious Owolabi, lost their lives, leading to a ban of the group and all its activities. The federal government also ordered the closure of all land borders in the country in what it described as the need to respond to the country's economic and national security.
I'm a bit worried that we're seeing a haphazard implementation of those kind of strategies. I want a more global, picture, so that at the end of the day, whatever result is felt, it will be holistic.
While the government tries to control the movement of people, goods and services through the land borders, it also announced a visa on arrival for all African countries, including Libya, a decision that has raised concerns.
I bet you if you have $1,000, you can buy a permanent resident card for Nigeria. And any immigration officer who challenges me on that, I can give him evidence to show him how several of the international community are paying $1,000 for their, and then selling aspects of that expatriate quota to people who want it. So that system is vulnerable. If it's not managed very well, it can be abused.
We've known the role of the foreign fighters in conflict around the world today. So how are we going? We don't have good database. How do you know the person that is coming in? How do you scrutinize the data of that person? We are even struggling with our own data.
The lack of synergy amongst the security agencies came to the fore on August 6, 2019, when soldiers at a checkpoint in Gidanwaya, Taraba State, opened fire on policemen who arrested an alleged kidnap kingpin, Mr. Hamisu Wudame, on their way to Jalingo, the Taraba State capital. This led to a face-off between the army and the police, leading to the setting up of a committee of inquiry into the incident. The committee recommended the punishment of erring officers and soldiers involved in the incident and a better relationship amongst security agencies. However, 4 months after the incident and the submission of the report by the Presidential Committee, the questions begging for answers are: where is Hamisu Wudame? What has become of Captain Tijani Balarabe, who allegedly ordered Wudame's release? What is the fate of the soldiers who opened fire on the police officers on August 6, 2019? These questions and many more need to be answered by the government in the coming year to restore the confidence of Nigerians in the security architecture of the country. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.